Good. It's Chief Kurt again, and going to be talking about Nunchaku now. This is another tool that we can use to practice at home. Nunchaku, most of our students have it. I don't think all of our white belt students have it, but purple and up do have it. And it's a real good tool for working your coordination, your timing, and integrating the sides of your brain, believe it or not. All right, so what we're going to talk about right now is this freedom school bow. We don't want to have it straight up and down. We don't want to have it sideways, but we want to have it right in between. For the freedom school bow, I bring this hand back and I threw a punch right at the camera, all right, and then back down, and that's the set position, okay? We call this home. We're home when we're holding the Nunchaku and it's just dangling towards the ground, all right? And we call this set when we reach across the body and catch, okay? That's set. Now, to unset, okay, I'm going to let go of the top, bring it over to the other side, right? Reach across and then set on the other side, all right? So, so this is home, right? And we're gonna bring it up, okay? And then we let go of the top and then bring it to our summer home, right? Summer home, and then over here up top again, okay, set. So if we continue doing that, that's called your passes, all right? We're gonna come back to passes, but first, I'd like to show vertical strike. Now, vertical strike means straight down, but there's a problem. If I go straight down, woohoo, we're gonna have a problem, right? So what I wanna do is turn just a little bit, as though I was throwing a punch, right? I'm turning my shoulder and my hip so that I'm reaching like so, okay? The bottom hand is the one that comes out for this strike. I'm turning my body and coming straight down. If you notice, as I'm coming straight down, it goes past my leg. We don't want to hit yourself in the leg, don't hit yourself in the middle, okay? We're going to turn and cut down for a vertical strike. If I pass, I can do the same thing on the other side. Here's my free hand from the bottom, and I'm going to turn and cut, okay? So that's our vertical strike. Now, diagonal strike is going to be like a seat belt, okay? It goes from shoulder to hip. So again, bottom hand is going to be out, and I draw a line. If you notice, I'm not just using my arm and smacking myself in the hip. I'm turning my whole body by keeping my eyes at my target, okay? I'm not doing this, for example, okay? That's diagonal strike, okay? The other side looks like this. I've got my bottom hand out and then turning my body with, okay? All right, next strike is called horizontal strike, and horizontal is flat. So what I'm gonna do is bring my bottom hand out again, and I'm going to drop a little bit so that I can get a horizontal strike. I may squat down and go to the knees and ankles. I may be right there at the elbow, or I might be going to the temples, all right? Same thing on the other side. We've got horizontal strikes. All right, and then we have combinations. The combinations that we do here at the Freedom School look like this. Bottom hand comes out, I do my diagonal strike, and immediately a vertical strike. We call this down diagonal combination. It's called down diagonal because they come downwards and diagonal for the first strike. Now, we also have the up diagonal combination. The up diagonal combination looks like this. I let go at the top and go upwards. That's an upwards diagonal strike. And then another downwards, and then another upwards. And then we pass. It looks like I don't have the ability to make a decision. It looks like I'm passing, and then I decide not to. And then I come back, and then I say, well, yeah, okay, I'm passing. All right? So it's up, down, up, and then pass. That's our up diagonal combination. Okay? All right, now, want to talk about fancy passes. These are some things that you can do on your own at home. We're going to do a squat position, okay? And then from here, bounce. I'm bouncing on the inside of the leg. Now what I want to do with this hand, the watching hand, I'm going to turn it sideways. And then bounce and then catch as it comes up the middle, okay? Same thing, bounce, catch, it comes up the middle. Bounce, catch as it comes up the middle. There's your, we call the basketball pass, okay? And it's the leg pass, okay? We can also do an around the neck pass. Ooh, okay? And the way that that's done is by putting your hand on the opposite side of the neck, doing a very horizontal strike and reaching so that you can catch it. Now this won't work out if you do a diagonal strike. You won't be able to catch it, okay? So it has to be horizontal for you to bring it around, okay? And we're blocking our own face so that we're not likely to get hit in the face. And of course I'm using a wooden nunchaku, but most of everybody in viewer land here has got a foam nunchaku, a safety nunchaku, okay? Hand across, reach around, okay? All right, so that's some fancy passes. We'll do one more fancy pass, then we'll talk about contests, okay? So the fancy passes, here's one. I go up and an extra turn. Up and an extra turn, okay? These are called double ups. They're just a plain vanilla pass with an extra turn on the outside. Turn on the outside. When I say outside, what I want to do is turn my thumb out like I'm hitchhiking, like that. Turn my thumb out like I'm hitchhiking, like that, okay? Double ups, okay? So we've got double ups, we've got around the neck, we've got between the legs, okay? And we've got just plain vanilla passing. Now, here's what you can do at home for a pass contest. And the best person to compete against, of course, is yourself. Of course, if you've got siblings and you want to have a contest that way, you can too. But I think it's a better way to, it's a better thing to compete with yourself, compete with your best time or your best number. So let's say you're doing a timed passing contest. That'd be 30 seconds perhaps, and you do as many passes as you can without dropping in 30 seconds, okay? You could also do this with your double ups. You could also do this with your round the neck passes. You do also this with your basketball passes, your between the leg passes, right? The idea is that you try to beat yourself, all right? So if you do 15 passes in 30 seconds, you want to do 16 passes next time you have 30 seconds. Got it? Okay, cool. I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about with training on your own with a nunchaku, right? Happy training.